Hello and welcome to Forever Rugby on Forever Sports for today's Bulls versus Sharks preview. An SA derby, an absolutely epic game in the waiting, and very, very excited to see how this game plays out because all the Springboks are back for both sides, and they're pretty. Look, the Sharks are still in a bit of an injury crisis, so I wouldn't say they are full strength. But it's a very, very good Sharks side. It's a Bulls side as well on the back of a very impressive victory against Connacht. And at home, you kind of expect them to get the job done. A couple of interesting calls, though, from either coach. And look, I just think we're in for a great game. We will be live for this game tomorrow afternoon, so come and join me on the watch along. And yeah, a couple of Bulls players missing as well, which means that I think maybe things have leveled out a little bit. But before we look at the two teams, please do smash a like on the video. Please do subscribe to the channel as well. We'll start with the home side, which are the Bulls. There's obviously no Marcel Coetzee, who is still serving a 3-match ban. This would be match number 2. There's no Ruan Nokia either, as well as no Geo Steenekamp, no Jan Krobbelos. So there's quite a couple of Bulls players missing. So if you look at this Bulls starting lineup, in the front row, it is unchanged from last weekend. Geo Steenekamp, Aka van der Merwe, Wilco Louw. I'm really hoping we get to see Wilco Louw versus Oxenchair at some point during the match. But I do think, at least in the first half, I think the Bulls front row should have the ascendancy. In the second row, Janko Swanepoel next to Reinhard Ludwig, so very young and very inexperienced second row, especially compared to the Sharks, who have BITDEFENDER starting. But a very competent back row of Marco Verstappen and Albert Lowe captains the side, and the return of Cameron Honeycomb back on home soil. The halfback pairing is in Bruce Pierre Jan Goosen has been brought back, and Jacob van der Walt has dropped down to the bench. Kenemy will get his first start of the season in the number 11 jersey. Currie ARENDSE is back and in the mix in the number 14. Vidiru at 15. So an all Springbok World Cup winning back three, and the centre pairing of David Creel and Stedman Gans will continue, as has been the case for most of the season. If you look at the bench, it is Sapir Matanzima, Jan Hendrik Wessels, Morne Smith in the replacement front rows. It's Janko Swanepoel. It's not Reinhard Ludwig. It is, I'll confirm this now. I'm trying to find where my team's got it wrong. Then Zamkar, Zach Berger, Jacob van der Walt, and Sebastian de Klerk off the bench there. So it's a pretty good Bulls side. Yes, they are missing a couple of players, but it's still very strong. And I think the big thing for me is with the Bulls have been playing, as they've been scoring a lot of tries for fun. It will be Dion Slavitt, off the bench. The Pumas lock, will be coming off the bench there for the Bulls. So, I mean, I think this is, I don't think it's too many holes in this team. I would have liked to see Jacob van der Walt start. I've really enjoyed what I've seen from him starting. But Jake White's always back, Jan Goosen. I suppose tomorrow we'll see whether he is right in doing that. Right, this is the Sharks side. Plenty of international experience. In fact, that entire backline is internationally capped. And so, yeah, there's plenty of stars in the Shark side to try and create a bit of a game. In the front row, it's Tuka Kunu, Pheasant Barter, Quinny Oosthuizen will start together once again. Evan Etzebeth, who returned last week in some pretty scintillating form, will partner the youngster Emil van Heerden. Then you've got James Venter, Pes Buthelezi, and Sikambozi Noche in that back row. The halfback pairing will be Jaden Henderson next to Curran Bosch. Curran Bosch still under quite a lot of pressure. I think he'll take a lot of confidence out of that game last week, but will still be very aware that he is the man that a lot of people are looking at to really sort of step up. The two wings back, Pimpy up here with Dianti in the number 14, not really where he often plays. An injury to Werner Koch has necessitated that change. Francois Venter next to Lekanya in the centres. Lekanya taking the captain's armband. Aprile Fassi at full back. Off the bench, it will be Daniel Juster, Oxenchair, Honor Jacobs, Corne Raal, Jean-Ray Lapis Labaskakni, Grant Williams, Buddha Chamberlain, Rohan Janssen van Rensburg. Still no Sia Masuku, which I'm a little bit upset about. Would really like to see him get a run out and see exactly what he's all about. But again, it's a good side. It is going to be hot tomorrow at Loftus, so I think that it should really lend itself to being quite an open and free-flowing game. I think the heat does bring about mistakes and lapses of concentration defensively, so I think it could be quite high scoring. But I'm just hoping for a good game. There's no reason why the Sharks team can't actually go toe-to-toe with this Bulls side on paper. The issue is they haven't really been translating that on-paper concept into the form in the middle. So, yeah, what are your predictions? What do you think? Let me know down in the comments below. Please do smash like on the video. Please do subscribe to the channel as well. Thank you very much for watching. My name is Steve, and I'll chat to you soon.